All right, staying with the story, getting in more breaking inputs. US Trade Chief, in fact, has called India talks as the best offers ever received. That's a big statement, in fact, coming in. The United States now pushing ahead with intensive trade negotiations with India, with US Trade Representative Jamieson Greer telling lawmakers that New Delhi has made the best we've ever received as a country in ongoing discussions aimed at expanding market access for American farm products. That's a big statement coming in from US. Remember, as at a very critical juncture when the US president has accused the country of dumping rice, this even as Indian exporters maintain that India's rice exports are way diversified. Let's quickly take that forward with Pallavi Ghosh. Pallavi, what will be the critical areas of discussion? Of course, heartwarming news coming in from the US administration over there. Is this also because now India is opening up its own market for US farm products?
Yes, absolutely, Akanksha, but we are not going to speculate much on what exactly can be the nitty-gritty of the trade talks yet, since it becomes official. But I think those words are an indication enough that all is well as far as Indo-US trade talks are concerned. You're absolutely right, Akanksha. I think India's policy of opening and looking for new markets, new products is something which seems to have put certain amount of pressure on America. And America has been given a very clear-cut image that please don't think that you are our only option. We have other options, and recently Vladimir Putin's to India, the large number of trade and financial pacts being signed between India and Russia. But apart from that, our negotiations with EU, with Australia, other countries as well, in which many of the newer Indian products are finding many, many more markets. We are opening up not just our markets to other foreign markets, but also as far as the diversity of our products are concerned.
Right.
As to what is it, the resumption of these US-India trade talks can mean essentially is that there are some no-go areas, agro products, MSMEs, small sectors. Those are the ones, and the dairy market. That is something which is going to be deeply protected.
Given that the US president has now trained his guns on Indian export of rice, even though US only happens to be the 5th largest market for us, what can we expect in terms of the ongoing trade negotiations? Will rice be targeted in terms of tariffs?
Well, if you go by the figures which are put out by the Commerce Ministry, around 27% of rice imports by America actually comes in from India. And as far as we are concerned, we don't take more than 3%.
All right, we seem to have lost that connection with Pallavi, but we can tell you that Pallavi was highlighting the fact that there are other markets also that Indian exports of rice are going to, and it's not just the US. In fact, you heard one of the Indian trade delegation level officers who was also highlighting that US only happens to be among the first 5. In fact, it's the 5th largest export market for us as far as rice is concerned. We'll have to see if rice also features in the ongoing trade negotiations. Remember, they kickstart today, and we will keep bringing you all the latest inputs today and tomorrow as the US trade delegation arrives, headed by the US trade chief as well. Let's quickly shift focus now over to some more breaking inputs coming